Hi guys, and in this video we'll be covering the unwrapping portion for the shoe, and very quickly now you can see that we have two sides of the shoe, one pair of them, and I'm just going to delete away half of it, and we're just going to focus on one side of the shoe. Once we are done with this, we're just going to duplicate the model to the other side and we'll call it a day. So your end product of the shoe will look something like this, and just to recap again how we're going to proceed on is to always reset your UV using the face. Select everything, then right click planar map, okay, and reset the UV, find out where the seam lines are, cut the UV and unfold it at the end of the day. So my model is modeled in such a way that they are all separated. So this is actually one object, so you can see that there is one object, right? But if I go into my face mode, you realize that all these are actually individual segments. So in the real shoe itself, like your own shoe, you can take it out and then take a look. You see that the sole has actually different compartment. Some part of them are rubber, and between the bottom part you see that there are some patterns as well. The cloth material as well, they are all separated and they are actually all sealed up together. So to make my life easier, actually doing the modeling process, I actually think it through and do the modeling this way. So it's actually more complicated in the modeling process, but when it comes to unwrapping, it's so much easier. And I'll show you why later on. So if your shoe is a one piece, meaning to say that everything is sealed up together, then I suggest you take your time to unwrap them. If you having some issues with the unwrap, look back at the first video where I'm doing the unwrap for the feet, the legs and the feet and the hands. That video should be enough to guide you along if most of the parts are actually stitched up together. So without further ado, I'm just going to reset my UV, and I'm going to separate the parts one at a time to unwrap them. So this is the face for the socks, okay, and since it's a cylinder, it's going to be unwrapped the same way as how I unwrap the arms and the leg. Cut the UV at the back and unfold it. Okay, so this is how the socks looks like. I'm just going to move it aside, and then I'm going to move on one part at a time. This part is the anchor, the protector. And I think I don't really need to cut any UV here. I just need to go straight and unfold this. Okay, so this is done as well. So I accidentally selected some extra vertices. So I'm just going to unfold and move it away. And the next part is actually this one here as well. So same thing, just unfold, shift right click, unfold, done. Alright, so the next one, this part as well, I think I can just do the same, unfold, and I'm done here. You see there's not much cutting to be done because every single piece here is individual. Same for the sole. And the last piece, most probably that I need to cut, is actually the laces. So I'm going to separate the laces from one another. Okay, just going to move things away. Okay, so these areas are all the laces. I'm going to move it one side, and I'm going to do a quick unfold for the laces, the holder, okay, or the loops. Put it one side as well. Looks very messy here. And these are the buttons. So same thing, just going to unfold it, shift right click, unfold, unfold. Okay, and we're almost done. Here is this small little piece here. Unfortunately, we can't just unfold it, we need to cut. Okay, so we need to find out where is the seam line, or actually where to place the seam line, which I put it at the bottom. And I'm just going to deselect one edges here, so that at least this part is still connected to the main body. And cut UV, right click, UV, select all, unfold. Okay, and this part is done as well. Now we are left with the laces, which is not that difficult. It's just that a little bit more troublesome because you need to find out and select the edges. So once again, we are only selecting the edges at the bottom. Okay, so this one having some issues. I'm just going to do one at a time. unfold, unfold. Okay, done. So this small one is done. This one here is a bit more troublesome, so let me just check how to. Okay, I think my Maya just crashed. Alright, great, it's back. I better save my file. Okay, file save. Let's continue again. So earlier on I'm saying that I need to find out what's wrong with this, so I think I need to cut the model. Okay, it's going in a loop, so let's try to recall how I actually fixed this issue. Okay, so I selected the face. Oh, the face is also being selected as a whole. Oh, this is tricky. Okay, let's try. If I were to select this portion of the face, shift right click, detach component, one more time. Okay, now it's working, now it's correct. So I need to detach the component for this shoelace. You guys might not need to do it if you don't have it, but it's fine. Okay, shift right click, cut UV, go to UV mode, unfold, and then we have a string of shoelace here, and then now we're just going to scale it down. Okay, so the last step we need to do here is just to do some arrangement, and then we are done with the UV. So the next video, the last video that we're going to do here is just a compilation of everything. We're just going to do a UV arrangement, and that's it for unwrapping of the character.